Morning. It's May 10th, starting at Hive 3 this morning because I put a new queen in here on Sunday. Saturday, I discovered this hive was queenless. Or at least we think so. This hive seems to get confused about its queen a lot. So, anyway, I put a new queen in on Sunday. And then I checked in a couple days later and made sure she was released from her cage. And then today we're going to see if she's laying eggs. I did a bad job loading my smoker this morning. It's struggling a little. I'm going to inspect all the hives today because it's been 2 weeks. I need to see how the honey supers look. Make sure all of my new queens, every hive has a new queen now, basically. So make sure they're all laying and just make sure everything looks as it should. The grumpy hives are way calmer. I was able to sit out on my bench this morning and have coffee next to the hives, and that's the first time I've been able to do that in a long time. Can't get my stool stable. I'm like tilting forwards here. All right, how are we doing, smoker? I don't know. See how we look. They're putting nectar in there. Not as much as some of the other hives, but getting there. Man, I feel like I might have to take some frames out of here just to give them a place for brood. The entire hive is nectar and pollen. Probably because they had a brood break, but wow, they really have just nowhere to lay. Well, man, where is she? Holy cow. I'm gonna have to go back through the whole thing. Probably gonna take some frames out of here. I mean, I can't even tell. Like, even if she was here, there's nowhere for her to lay at all. I'm gonna have to give them some empty frames. Not that I want them to build drones, but oh, girls, don't know where your queen is, but feel like I'm not even gonna have a chance if we don't give you some space here. Well, that didn't go how I thought it was gonna go. Oh well. Let's hope the other hives are making brood the way they should be. I am just not having very good luck today. Again, like this hive has a lot of brood, but I can't see any eggs because every empty cell that's not capped brood is filled with nectar or honey. So there's nowhere for her to lay. There will be once those capped brood hatch, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go some more empty frames out of the garage. Well, the good news is I can put these frames of nectar in the freezer, and when we get to like a dry time, when they're hungry, I can give it back to them. Well, this hive has some empty space it could build out if I really wanted to, but I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go get a couple more empty frames, I guess. I would have liked to wait till some of these were capped to take them, and then I could have extracted them, but they really just don't have anywhere to lay eggs, so it's kind of important to give them some space. All right, I know you're mad. I'm not sure why you're quite this mad. Get out of the way. I can put your house back together. Finally, my smoker is working how it should. Okay. Boy, they're kind of loud. It kind of does make you wonder about their queen. Don't really see how I could have squished her. Anything's possible. Could be just from me shaking off those frames, I guess. Well, I am 0 for 2. So we call it honeybound when there's nowhere to lay because it's full of nectar and honey. So that's why I'm putting blank frames in, which I thought might be happening, but I didn't think it would be every single hive. Well, hopefully, man, I've already been going for 45 minutes here, and I'm only through 2 out of 5 hives. This is going to be rough in the summertime. Okay, just want to point out that this is my hive that has been rather nasty lately. They seem a bit calmer, so hopefully they stay that way. Okay. Oh yeah. We're just gonna peek in here at one of these. This is those special frames for home honey, and you can see they're filling that in. That's nice. Busy bees. All right, let's see how this hive looks. Ah, that is not a nice place to be stung. Right on the inside of my thigh. Ah, it hurts. It'll stop in a minute. Hopefully. That wasn't very nice, girls. I haven't been stung in a long time. Man, it hurts. Oh, it really hurts. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Honey and nectar. Empty bees. Man, that hurts. Oh, I might have to take a moment. I might have to take a moment for myself here. I guess I'm okay. Okay, I'm okay. Wasn't sure if the stinger was on my pants, like poking me or something. All right, girls. I don't want to be stung again, so cut it out. Cut it out. You're supposed to be nicer now. Hmm? You're supposed to be nicer now. Nice bees. Okay, I actually see some small larvae here. If there's eggs. Yep. Eggs. Well, that's a nice change of pace. Alright, so we know this queen is okay. I'm just going to check these guys and see if they're honeybound. This frame I'm probably going to take out. And let's see, an empty one. Oh no, those are not the ones that I place. Alright, so I saw eggs on there. Alright, I'm just going to check and make sure. I'm going to see if these guys are honeybound. If they are, I'm going to do the same thing we did with the other hives. Well, as unhappy as they are right now, I think that this hive is a lot better than it was. They kind of seem like they're just flying around. They're not really flying at me, which is a nice change. Okay. Alright, so last time, Hive 2 seemed like it looked the best honey-wise. I'm going to see what we've got in here. Oops, if I move the camera. Hive 2. Okay. Oh boy. This whole box is completely built out. Let's see how they're doing with capping it over. Trying not to mess with the honey, but working out. Oh boy. So every frame in here looks like this. Completely full. Not all the way capped yet, but looking really good. I wonder if I should give them another box. We haven't even come up on the big nectar flow yet. Not capped yet. Well, I keep having to walk back to the house, but I feel like they need another honey super. I might go pull a drawn out one out of the freezer and stick it on here. Whoa, that is heavy. Ooh, holy cow. Well, that is very promising. We're going to have honey before we know it. Alright, I think before I start searching through here, I'm going to go grab an extra honey super. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait until I see what's going on in Hive 5 because I might need to grab 2. I'm just going to see what we got here. The dog is actively chasing something. I'm not sure what. I'm excited about this. I knew this hive was going to be looking good. Oh boy. Oh boy, don't sting me. I already got stung. I don't want to be stung again. Alright. Okay. Alright, so I am going to not put this together all the way because after I look in the next one, I'm going to decide how many honey supers I need to go grab from the garage. I knew this hive would look the best. It was looking the best last time. What's interesting is this is the one that got a clean from Man Lake. It's not a Man Lake ad, I'm just saying. And it's nothing against where I got my other queens from because I really appreciate the guy who sold me them at short notice and their calm demeanor, and they have real sensitive hygiene, which is great. This could just be this hive was already stronger to begin with because it was. I am so excited about this honey super. It is filled up to the brim. I think I might just wait a minute here because I want to put the new super right here. I guess I am going to grab it. So these are built out frames from last year. So they won't have to do as much work to get them going. one's looking really good too. Oh, halfway full. Yeah, about 5 frames. Okay. Larva and a lot of capped brood. Good. Oh, here we go. Eggs, tons of eggs. Good job. Alright, so this queen's doing her job too.